Satsang-59, Formless Brahman. September 1935. Morning Satsang. Just as the space is formless, Brahman is also formless. Space has no shape and no qualities, nothing. However, it is conceivable, therefore it exists. In a similar way, Brahman is like space. While we are asleep, we are not aware of anything, but still we exist. The space is empty like that. Then comes consciousness, and with it comes the quality of knowing. That consciousness is the primal illusion, Mula Maya. It is the very beginning. This consciousness is called God, Ishvara. With this consciousness, the state of knowing comes. With this knowing, there arises the duality of Purusha and Prakriti, pure consciousness without objects, and consciousness appearing as manifestation. Prakriti is the primordial action, also called Shiva Shakti, which means the male-female principles unified. This state is also called the illusion with attributes, or illusion with the three gunas, the guna maya. Vishnu is consciousness, Brahma is the middle aspect, creation, and then there is Shiva, destruction or dissolution. To be awake is a natural phenomenon. You are half awake while asleep, and then when you awaken, you are fully awake. When you are awake, you create your own world. That power is inherent in you. You can create hundreds of such worlds. The original consciousness is the equilibrium of all three gunas, and it is also called the Mahat principle, awareness. When you do not know yourself and you try to know others, that is the state of the causal body. Ignorance, or tamaguna, is its quality. It is also called Akash, the space from which the world appears. That which describes it is called the mind. That which thinks about it is called the intellect. To be proud of it is called ego or ahankar. the primary urge or movement that arises in Brahman, in the absolute pure consciousness, is God. That itself is what is called God. And it is the primal illusion, the Mula Maya. The primal illusion, which is the subtle elements and the state of disturbed equilibrium of the gunas, is a state of inertia. When it becomes a movement, it is called Vayu, or the wind element. There are 5 oceans, the 5 elements: earth, water, fire or light, air or wind, and sky or space, which are these oceans. Awareness, consciousness, Mahat, is the 6th ocean, and the life energy is the 7th ocean. So it is said that there are 7 seas. That which is apparent is destructible. What you think it to be, it is not in reality. It is not what you conceive, and you cannot conceive it as it really is. You should see it as it is, naturally, in itself. Then you will not see it with desire. Your inner sight, or vision of the self, is that Shiva Shakti, the quality of Shiva, or supreme benevolence. From this self-vision, this divine vision, the creation of the universe takes place. In that creation, desire is of no use to you, because you exist first, and the looking at objects comes afterwards. Don't forget that this entire creation is within your own self-vision. You may show a house by touching it with your finger, but actually, there is only earth there that you call by the name of house. Even though you know that it is earth, you call it house. You see earth and call it your house. But if it is to be eaten, you will say it is earth, and you will not eat it. A house is to live in, but not to eat. In a similar way, this world is only to be seen, witnessed, and there is nothing in it to be entangled with through your attraction to it. This creation is no doubt earth, but you cannot show an entire road in a package of only 50 grams. Road is only a name. What it is only earth. If you try to bring the road, you will bring only 50 grams of earth. The name is road, but if you want to fetch it, you will have to fetch a handful of earth. Your face is also the same. You cannot prove that it is a face. That is why it is said that the world is made only of earth. Everything rises out of the earth, sets back into the earth, and is eventually covered up by earth. In ancient legend, the demon Bhasmasura was given a boon, a wish, that whatever he put his hand upon would become ashes. Ashes means earth. When he put his hand on his own head, he also became earth. He was only earth from the beginning. Everything in this world is only earth in essence. To see that everything becomes earth is to see with the eye of wisdom or intelligence. When you go deeper, you see that earth is engulfed in wind, and wind becomes diffused in the sky or space. The space is the life energy. The name and form are all only imagined. The essence is this life energy only. See how when the earth and water are mixed, they create a third article, which is called clay. When flowers and a string are woven together, we get a garland. The shape changes and the name changes, but still, all are only earth. An earthen pot, when broken, is called shards or pieces. All of you are life energy, not bodies. Man, woman, daughter, son, all have come about from the One. The original figure is one. One by one, the numbers start increasing. Although the numbers may increase infinitely, the primary number is only one, which remains after all the growth eventually is destroyed. So, only one is there, and there is no second. To see that there is one is knowledge. To see that there are many is ignorance. The wind, waters, everything, the goddess earth, the Lord of fire, everything is the one. In everything dwells only one life energy. The mind and intellect are only life energy, and there is no I who assumes a separate existence. Only that false I should be taken out. We do not understand this I, but we must understand that this I is false. That which knows that I am the life energy is Shiva. When you conceive what you call me as only the body, you are an individual, a small creature, a jiva. And that spells the expansion of mundane existence. Teachers who are in illusion are themselves ignorant and have taught us I am. This world appearance and experience is limited by that boundary. Because of this teaching, this I must become a dog or cat. Through this worldly teaching, desire is increased and the individual sets up a household. And when he dies with this body identification, he wants another body. So again, he gets the worldly life. Because of desire, he gets bodies in succession. And he gets birth in a body according to his desire. If you see through a microscope, you will see that the world is full of minute germs. A family or worldly man has more worries and becomes more afraid. He is afraid even of an ant. He tries to save himself from the nuisance of ants. Please tell me what is in this body that dies. The 5 elements never die. Suppose one is born and a name is given to him, but he dies after only 12 days. He is gone. We cannot meet him as he was but in imagination. When people give a name to a child, they think a lot. This is all conceptual thinking. They give a name that comes to the surface of their mind. Nobody can say why, but all are very keen about name and fame. Everyone is anxious that they should not be defamed, or that their fame should not be reduced. We try very hard to take care of these things. All of this pride is only about that which is false. To take what is seen as true is ignorance. To understand that all that is seen is false is knowledge. To classify into different groups is ignorance. And to see everything as one is knowledge. This means that to look with the Guru's point of view is knowledge. All is of the nature of Brahman, absolute pure consciousness. So what is false? Name and form are false. The vision of knowledge is seen with understanding. One who examines and inquires about everything is a man of discernment, a true king. He investigates everything. He inquires into all observation. He observes the observer who is observing. He also observes or witnesses the moment of observation. Observation goes to the final border, and one realizes the exact moment or the origination of observation. The one who realizes is the true observer, the real witness, the king. One must examine everything by inquiring. And in this way, you come to know. Where there is no inquiry, there is ignorance. This ignorance is the thoughtlessness called avidya. Correct thought is wisdom. To see and know as it is to speak truth. People speak of something else, while reality is quite different. And they become proud, saying that they are speaking truth. But all of the worldly talk is only cunning speech and trickery. Only men of supreme knowledge, vijnana, can speak the truth. It is very difficult to speak truth. Only God can digest truthful speech. To behave according to what is actually inside is possible only for God. People speak falsely, swearing they are speaking truth. All of this is deceptive. Mother, father, children, all are God, Brahma. If you say dog, it is dog. If you say God, it is God. The self, Atman, is all beings. What is meant by the vision of the entire universe? To one being are attached all shapes, all faces, an endless number of faces, and endless hands, and all their activities are contained within the one being. Arjuna saw this when Lord Krishna revealed his true face. The pride of the body is the demon Narakasura. To kill it is difficult as well as easy. There is no death. Nothing in this world is ever totally destroyed. If it were, where would it go? That which is not, from where does it come? In the great battle of the Bhagavad Gita, out of all the Pandavas, only Abhimanyu died. Abhimanyu is pride, ego. However, all of the Kauravas who were of evil mind and were attached to their body were killed. The son of the Guru Putra, knows that all is one without a second.